Right, section 3 assess page 53. I'm going to finish. That's section 3 well and truly done. A few questions are really nice. I'm told in question 4 to find the calculations that give 5/6 of 48. So here I go, 5/6 of 48. So let's take it one at a time. I've got 48 divided by 6 times 5. Check it out. 48 over 6 and then you multiply by 5. Yes, that's correct. That fits. Next one. I've got 48 times 5 divided by 6. Does that work? 48 times 5, yes, and then divide the answer by 6. That works as well. C. 48 times 6, then divide by 5. Well, 48 times 6, no, the 48 is multiplied by 5 and it's dividing by 6, so that is wrong, okay? And the error is just there. It's also an error there as well, because you're not dividing by 5, you're clearly multiplying by 5, so it's wrong on 2 counts, there and there. Next one. 5 divided by 6 multiplied by 48. That's the easiest one to see. Look, 5 is divided by 6, then you multiply by 48. That's good. Next one. 5 times 48 divided by 6. Yes, that's really easy. Look, 5 times 48 and then divide by 6. That's perfectly good. And the last one is written like this: 48 over 6 times 5. Essentially, do I have 48 divided by 6? Yes, I do. 48 over 6. Remember, 48 on top, then you multiply by 5. That's perfectly good. That's the only wrong one. Don't want to do question 6. Write these fractions as decimals. We know how to do that, don't we? Question 8, I do one of these. Write out the first quantity as a fraction of the second one. Well, let's just pick one randomly. Let's just go for 8. B, it says £2 and it says £4.50. Okay, so I've got 2 over 4.5. Nobody likes that. If we multiply top and bottom by 2, top and bottom by 2, we have 4 over 9. There you go, 4 9ths. Absolutely beautiful. No worries about a decimal point there. Question 9, we're into grade C. It's getting quite creative. So I've got lawn turf costs £12 a square metre. So basically you're buying metres squares worth of grass. Alright. Now what does a rectangle of lawn measuring 3/4 by 5/6 of a metre costs? In other words, imagine a bit of a garden. I've got 3/4 of a metre by 5/6 of a metre. So imagine you've got a bit of a rectangle affair like that. So that's 3/4 up there of a metre, and that's 5/6 of a metre. Don't seem like much of a patch to me, but let's work it out. Essentially, we're working out the area of a rectangle, so we're being tested on our ability to multiply fractions. Let's go to my yellow, because I can see that 3 and 6 cancels nicely, as shown. I'm not going to talk about that. 1 times 5 is 5. 4 times 2 is 8. I want 5/8 of £12, because that's the cost of 1 metre square, and I have 5/8 of a metre square, and I'm not going to pay for a whole square metre. So here I go, change into blue. So 5/8 of 12. Well, 8 and 12 is ever so nice. I reckon I can cancel it down a bit. 4 goes into 8 twice. 4 goes into 12 3 times. I've got 5 times 3. 15 over 2, and what's 15 divided by 2? 7.5, 7.5, £7.50. Please be careful with the quality of your written communication. Quality written communication. You've got to have that 0 on the end, because we're talking about money. Let's just try another dodgy one, because it's in the grade C zone, so I presume that's dodgy for you. I don't know. Let's see what 11 says. Ali needs, well done him, Ali needs 1.5, or is it 1 1/3? Poor lines. Okay, he needs 1 1/3 cups of sugar to make fudge, and he needs 3/4 of a cup of sugar to make biscuits. he has only 2 cups of sugar. How much more does he need? Right, so basically he needs that plus that, and that's clearly going to go above 2. So how much above 2 does it go? That's essentially it. So if we can add these 2 measurements, we can laugh. So, well, 1 is 1. We just merely have to add the third plus the 3/4. Again, the lowest common multiple of 3 and 4 is 12. 1/3 is 4/12, multiplying top and bottom by 4. And 3/4 is going to be 9/12, multiplying top and bottom by 3. Alright, so what have I got? I've got 1 plus 13/12, and 13/12 is clearly top heavy. That's 1 and a 12th altogether. Again, all these are truly equal, so I'm allowed to do this. Altogether I have, oops, I landed it on right on the screen there. So I've got 2 and a 12th cups of sugar required. Therefore, 2 and a 12th, take away the 2 that I've got, I need an extra, sorry it's 12 isn't it? I need an extra 1/12 of a cup. Extra, is that right? And that is so needed. So Ali can make his biscuits, and he can make his fudge, help his mum, you know, whatever he has to do. And that, my friends, is the end of that section. However, having said that, the exam style question caught my eye, and I'll do that as well, the AQA pretend exam question. And this is what it says. I really do like it. It says there are 24 passengers on a bus. Let me write down 24. A quarter of them are men, so a quarter are men. What else have I got? I've got a third of them. I'm going to guess are women. Yes, they're women. And the rest are children. So if you're a child, you can't be a man and you can't be a woman, basically. So I'll put the word children here. And the question says how many passengers are children. So if I put a question mark there, then that's what I'm going for. Okay, third are men. Quarter of men, third of women, the leftovers. Right, so if I add up, well, actually, why don't I work out a quarter of 24? Because that's really easy to do. What's a quarter of 24? Come on, anyone? 6. So 6 are men. Because it's easy fractions, I'm going to sort of start chopping and changing and cancelling down. What is a third of 24? Well, 24 divided by 3 gives you 8 women. So total adults, that's men and women. I'm not talking about their maturity now, just their biological age. Right, 6 and 8 is 14. Therefore, how many are children? Well, how do you spell children? There's an L there, isn't there? Children equals 24 humans. Take away 14 adults, gives you 10 little humans. Beautiful question. That's got to be worth a grade C, hasn't it? Alright, end of topic. Part 4, here we go in due course, but not tonight, Josephine.